right, says that we're live here, 28 of 31, right? Yes, we have audio. Fantastic. All right. As the water is doing its thing here, I am going to do one other sidetrack thing here where I actually promote this for once. Let people know that it's happening. All right. I'm so close here. So close to starting. All right. Excellent. Here we go. Let's go ahead and start with... See, now this is going to be the trick here. Is I got the tea bag. I've been doing tea bags for the entire time. That much has not changed. But there's also the Ben Folds challenge for his Patreons that I'm going to also try to stick to here. So the tea bag... I hope I can tie this into the story. Yes, our head bows and our heart is filled with love and joy. I can absolutely work with this. Can absolutely work with this. So the story we are supposed to write about, I need to read the story still. It is about, apparently there were some monkeys that were on the way to the zoo. And there was a collision or something on a freeway where the monkeys got loose. Monkeys, freeway. All loose monkeys accounted for following Pennsylvania highway crash. Okay. So it happened in Pennsylvania. Vehicle carrying an estimated 100 monkeys involved in a crash, and three monkeys escaped. So only 3 escaped out of the 100. All loose monkeys were accounted for Saturday night after 3 escaped following a crash Friday in rural Pennsylvania, authorities said. Crash occurred in Montour County's Valley Township when a pickup towing a trailer with the primates turned in front of an oncoming truck and was hit. The trailer separated from the truck and 3 monkeys escaped, according to the crash report. There's 3. But if you have 100 of them, how would you even know for sure that it's 3 unless you have only so many per cage, I guess? Yeah, Pennsylvania State Police Trooper Andrea Pelichik said Friday that the vehicle was carrying 100 monkeys. Temperatures in Montour County plunged into the single digits Friday night as authorities searched for the monkeys. Early Saturday, troopers said 1 monkey was still unaccounted for. All had been found by Saturday evening. So it was by that evening. It was... When did the crash happen again? It was Friday, so this was a whole, like, evening later. So it took a day to round up those 3 monkeys. Authorities have been instructed to secure the area for the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in the Pennsylvania Department of Health, Pelichik said. The shipment of monkeys was en route to a CDC-approved quarantine facility after arriving Friday morning at New York's Kennedy's Airport from Mauritius? On the way to a lab. Now that's interesting. This is not a zoo-related thing. The truck had been on its way to a lab. The location of the lab and the type of research for which the monkeys were destined weren't clear. Now that adds another layer to this. Asked if the missing monkeys had any health issues, the trooper said it wasn't clear. Monkeys have been known to transmit diseases, including monkeypox and the herpes B virus, which was reported to have killed its first human in China last year. We're asking everybody to stay. Everyone to stay away from the monkeys. I think that's a typo. If they see one, call 911 immediately and get away from the monkey. Multi-vehicle crash closed Route 54 near Interstate 80 for about 3 hours. So it stopped for 3 hours. The monkeys were loose. 3 of the 100 monkeys were loose. So yeah, they weren't heading to a zoo. They were heading to a lab. One person involved in the pickup that was hit was taken to the hospital with a minor injury, the crash report said. Wow. Well, that adds some extra unexpected depth to the story that I was not anticipating for the second time in a row for one of the Ben Folds challenges, too. Like, it was going to be a lot more happy-go-lucky because they were headed to a zoo, but they were heading to a lab. Well, that just got a lot more complicated. Well, let's see what we can do with this. I still want to make an upbeat song if I can help it. And I think in honor of this being a Ben Folds challenge, maybe it's time to break out the piano. Let's see what we've got here. We'll go into the plugins. We'll go into complete control. I'm already hearing possible chords at least, but let's see. And there's the piano called Alicia's Keys, which is really like, it's pretty great. Big studio, small auditorium. Like this even includes like the sound of the pedals. You can hear the pedals. Oh, it's loading. I'm like, why is there a delay? Between what I was pressing, there was like a delay between what I was pressing and what was coming out. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, you hear that? Like when I let go? That. It's like the sound of a pedal coming up. It's really fun. And I do that. I like that for a start. So I like that. That I like. Let's point it towards the piano. I like this. this, that, it stays this, that stays too, and we got that. No. I might do that. I'm pretty happy with Yeah, I think we can work with that. That's and then if we go from so the second time through I'll include that because it'll work for the transition. So I'll play it through twice, once with that chord and once without. And then we got that was a mistake, but I like it. Yeah, I may do that. Yes, that's a keeper. Let's do that. So that is my verses, more than likely. Let's go ahead and get that down in a loop. Okay, let's do it right in a loop, though. 2, 3, 4, with. Okay, a little bit of mistakes, but I can do this. So famous last words there. 2, 3, 4. Getting in my own head now. Okay, I forgot what I needed to do there, but we got this. What was it? Okay, overthinking. It's just an F chord. A little sloppy. We can do better. 2, 3, 4. There it is. It's a bit sloppy in places, but it'll work in a pinch. Okay, that was part of my problem right here, is that this is an extra note that doesn't need to be in there, so I'm not going to be precious about this. I'm just going to delete it. I'm in draw mode, delete, goodbye, and now it should sound better. At least in theory. Let's try that again. Nope. For some reason, that did not hold down. Maybe make it a little longer. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, let's hold it down way longer, actually. Ooh, nope, we do not want to add an extra note that is not there. Let's hold that note down. That sounds way better. Yeah, that's good. What the words will be on the melody, but what it will make the most sense right after that? I think an E flat. That's a really good start. Okay, so let's try with no. Okay, that works. It's basic, but it works really well. That really works. Okay, so we got. That works really well. All right, let's do that. 1, 2. Here's the verse now. This might be the chorus, actually. I really like this. Might still be a bridge, actually. I like. Kind of figure out what I want to do with this. So it would be like that in concept. That be a good transition into the verse though? Yes! It's actually a really good transition to the verse too. Cool, so it's there we go. That's what I got to remember is that that's that chord right there. And we've got You just got to play it right. Let's see if I can play it through twice. And not that sloppy if I can help it. First time I'll go, and the second time I'll go, move the E flat up. All right, 2, 3, 4. I keep wanting to do that, and that's not the chord. Together pretty well, and we're getting ideas on top of that. I do think I want to do another kind of deceptive intro where it's to be like yes, there's my intro. Mr. Tim Kitzrow, boom, shakalaka! He's entered the room. I'm here for it. Yes, that's my intro. Just gotta play it right. If you want it, yeah, if you want it, come and get it. But you better hurry because it's going faster. You want it? Here it is. Come and get it. If you want it, here it is. Come and get it. Hurry, 'cause it's going fast. Something like that. I know it. Yeah, only 3 days left. Very, very close to being done with this. And yeah, this is going to be fun. It's a very simple intro that I just need to do right. It's an A flat that I got to go to, not a B flat there. And then it goes into the actual song. So that is... That is the intro. So it's a very basic intro. Although I may even also do the same thing for the ending. But I will add another thing for the ending. So B. No, it's... That might be a nice one to end on. Unexpected but good. Let's do that for the ending. There we go. So that's the ending. Yeah, I think I can start recording the structure now. 1, 2, intro now. And then the verse. Okay, I already screwed up. I can tell what I need to do there is going to be, in order to make the verse long and not do what it just did there, I'll need to restart the verse. So record, intro first. This is the structure that we're developing right now. I've got all the pieces. I just gotta develop what the structure is gonna be. So this will be very, you know, intro verse. And then restart that section right here to start the real verse. Bridge. Verse 2 starts here. We're gonna come up with some lyrics about a story that's been in the news about escaped monkeys on the freeway. Because that's what Ben Folds said to do in his Patreon post to all of his patrons. So we'll come up with the song and come back to the bridge here. I don't know what I'm singing. I'll need some lyrics here, but that part will come next. But next time I do the drums though, or I might do the bass there. Right now I'm just taking structures and putting it together. And there's some melodies in my head, but they're not really set in stone. Which is good, cause if I have to sing that high, my voice might be too worn out. But we got the verse here. It's probably gonna be a solo, so I don't have to write another verse at all. I won't. And I don't think I'm gonna bother with the bridge next. I could, but there's really no point. I'll go right into the chorus. It should work. Thinking as I go here, thinking as I go. I think I can go right to the chorus. It's a weird chord to end on, but I kind of like it for that reason. Yeah. No, we don't want that to start again. All right, now I do think my next... I think I'm going to go right to drums. I think I'm going to go right to drums on this. Let's break out the drum kit. Get that out of the way. Good steady drums. I really like the chord progression. And again, it's about Monkeys on the Freeway. Monkeys on the Freeway! I'm just going to call it Monkeys on the Freeway. Why would you not call it Monkeys on the Freeway? Monkeys on the Freeway. We're calling this Monkeys on the Freeway. But I'm going to try to use the T bag here too. And the T tag says, our head bows and our heart is filled with love and joy. But this is about monkeys on the freeway. So I'm calling this song Monkeys on the Freeway. There was 100 monkeys and only 3 of them escaped. But again, now I discovered after reading the story that they were headed for a lab, which makes this a lot more... There's a lot of places that this can go. That again, this is the second time that I've done a news story like this where the story that you have that's just under the surface is potentially a little darker. Monkeys on the Freeway. All right. So let's... Monkeys on the freeway. All right. Almost a 5-minute song. That's a long, long song for me. I normally do songs in the 3-minute range, so 5 minutes is like an epic. I'm gonna point this towards the drums, and then I'm gonna play them next. All right, let's do that. Levels are good. Levels are good, and let's do it again. ideas of what I want to do as I go, because that's what normally happens in these cases. Sloppy on the kick drum. That will not work. And we've got drums, bass is next, probably. And a lot of what I'm going to probably be doing is going to echo what the low notes of the piano are doing. That bass low, because I want to be able to hit that low note. Is it like an E flat? Tuning everything one whole step down. It's to a D. But then standard tuning fingering from there. So D, G, C, F. All right. enough practice now where I think I've got a pretty good idea of where all the notes go. Yeah, monkey see, monkey do. We're all driving blind. It's what we do. Fun. All right. Oh, I do not need that many counts now. And whatever I just did wrong, I need to redo insert device. Yeah. I'm on a freeway. Let's go. We need to change this to a single bar, and there is the intro. Last note though. Yeah, it's not a D, but it's in the position of where a D would be played. All right. Okay, we're good now. Yeah, it's not an open note there. And that's not 5th fret. Eyes are blind. Speak no evil, adjust your hand. Speak no evil. You're not the hurting kind. We're all just monkeys on the freeway driving. I like that too. I'm going a different route with it, but I like what you're doing regardless. A little sloppy there. 2, 3, pop. I can hear hits that I want to make sure that I do that I didn't do. Where the bass and the drums line up. I want them to line up better than they were lining up in spots. That's one of the other things I wanted to know. I didn't know where the note was going to be, and that's where it was. I'm not going to redo that whole thing, but I think starting with that spot. Oh yes, and please do play in the sandbox. I'm so glad you're here to do that. If you're having fun with it, I'm happy with that. Might even use some of your ideas, but I can't promise that I will, but I might. Basic idea of where it's all going, but I need to do a better job here. That'll work. Alright, we're gonna do this. And I think I'm gonna do the guitar solo next. Yeah, that sounds pretty good actually. Let's get a solo up in here. And not amplitude 4, we got amplitude 5 now. Let's make it happen. All right, and how far into this are we? It doesn't feel like it's been that long. Minute. Hour and 22. Not bad considering the whole structure is pretty much done, and I don't know if I'm going to add anything else to it. I think a lot of this works exactly as it is. And adding too much will be maybe too much. Princeton. That 65 Princeton is still not exactly what I was thinking I was going to do, but that could work. Sound I want is going to be somewhere between those two. Something a little more meat than that. Oh, part of it is that I've got to turn way down though. Maybe this. Now here's a thought. Why don't I actually do like a fuzz tone, like this amp, but with like a fuzz tone or something, just slightly. This is a diode overdrive, maybe. Yeah, we kind of like that. We kind of like that, I think. really digging the solo. I haven't quite pulled it all together yet, but we're getting there. Spud! Hey, what's up, Spud? No, I'm just practicing right now. Just practicing for what there will be, even hopefully an on fire solo. We'll see. That's pretty close to what I want to do. So let's see if we can do it right. Getting ideas of where my fingers can go and sound good, and we're gonna get it better, I think. Where do I want to start it? I think when my opening. Let's start with the That was a really nice idea. Now I just need to play it a little better than that. And let's practice now. I had the right idea of what I wanted to do in my head. I just didn't transfer it to my fingers correctly. Nope. That was close. No, but close, but not there yet. Let's record it again. Ah, yes, okay. I think I like that for a start. I don't like like how that led up to that. I can do better. Is mostly what it is. Figuring out the pieces that work together and then putting them all together and making them happen. I was like, wait a minute, why do I not have my sound anymore? Because I accidentally, I think I deleted the channel. But let's not delete the channel. Undo track cut. We do not want to do that. There we go. We're back to where we were. That scared me for a moment. So I have a tone I liked. Let's keep it. That was mostly there. That was mostly there. That was a really decent take. I do think I can do better. Yeah, I definitely really like that new development. So I'll keep that new development if I can actually play it right. Had the right notes, just didn't have the right fingers. For the job. Yeah. That is the wrong note that I didn't want. So close. But we can do it better now. Nope. Ooh, no. There's still some improvisation. Aha! There, I like that even better. Let's do that. Let's do that. Woo-hoo! Yeah, that's nice. If I were to, again, play it correctly though. I hear it in my head. It's gonna transfer to my fingers. Nope. I hear it in my head, need to transfer it. Yes, that is what I want to do, just not as sloppy. Not as sloppy. I really, really like what I just did though, so let's see if I can repeat it. Okay. Yeah, we are really, really, really close now. Really close. such a good take up to that point. No, 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 no. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. This is gonna be better than that. Like, I'm getting into the feel now, but like, come on, let's communicate it to the fingers. Should not be that difficult. Here we go. Let's try it again. Come back for that. I think, yeah, should keep some of those improv woo-woos. Yeah, quite possibly. Woo-hoo-hoo, jacket blue. I think the most of that up until I started doing like a little improv at the end of that was pretty good, actually. This might be a keeper. I like that a lot. We'll keep that. And I may just, we'll noodle after that. Hopefully I got it though. Yeah. Let's noodle a little better than that, but that was, most of that was okay. There's a couple sour notes though. It's definitely the next line I want to do. I hear ideas. I just gotta do them right. Nope, bent it too far. Let's do it a little better than that. We got to do a little bit better than that. Aha! That's what was missing there. Most of that was pretty good, but again, we need a little more practice. This will be more background. Like that's officially the end of the solo, but that might work because it'll be background. Yep, that'll be nice, I think. All right, let's take this. All right. That's the official end of the solo. The rest of it'll be quieter. So I think that is everything musically. I don't think I'm going to add much of anything to it. I don't think I need to add anything else much to it. It might be too distracting. It might be too much if I add too much more. Basic stuff like I think that might sound good if I do that. 2, 3, 4. think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do real basic chords with something maybe even a little more reverby than this. I didn't think I was going to add guitar, but I think it'll sound good if I do. So let's do it with a similar vibe here. Let's go with maybe the American Vintage here. No, there's one of them that was like especially reverby, the 65 Deluxe Reverb probably. Yeah, I think that's my winner. We're not going to get fancy. Yeah, I like that. So we're not going to play anything for the intro. So we after this. Still says 65 Deluxe Reverb. I thought that there was maybe some reverb on it. Did I maybe put it on the wrong channel? I don't think I did. Let's give it a lot more reverb than that. Yeah, there we go. It was just reverb was just way down. Maybe it kept my settings from a previous song where it figured, yeah, you don't really, you pick the reverb amp, but you don't really want reverb. That might have been what it was. think, because I want to go. I do want to do like a reverse chord on that other one. Most of that was perfectly fine, but I think I want to redo it. 2, 3, 4. That was a little late. 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Hit it on. I will definitely take a Hall & Oates comparison. I did the entire Private Eyes album on my YouTube channel because I'm enough of a fan. And the one who basically ended up giving us the specific challenge that I'm utilizing today is Ben Folds on his Patreon patron. I'm one of his Patreon patrons, and he's challenging a bunch of us today to write a song about a specific headline about monkeys that escaped the freeway. There was 100 monkeys, and 3 of them escaped, and I read the story. It was for about 24 hours that they could not round up the last one. They found that monkey the next day, and at first I thought it was like, oh, it's like they were heading to a zoo. No, apparently they were heading to a lab, and the nature of why they were heading to the lab, like what type of testing and everything, has not been revealed, which I thought was interesting. So this story that was thought to maybe be this happy-go-lucky thing maybe has like a darker, more sinister undertone. It will be very interesting because I don't know. I know that's what I'm going to write the lyrics about, and all of the songs that I've been doing. And hi, by the way, Chris. But I've been using tea bags for all of the prompts for these songs all month. This is song number 28 of 31. I've got 3 more to write after this one. Yeah, cloning experiments could be. But this right here was our head bows and our heart is filled with love and joy. So I'm going to include this in there somewhere as well. But and Ben himself did not choose this story so much as he left it up to us. Like he has assigned one person amongst the patrons to pick which story we're going to go with. And they picked this one. And I don't know, it could be like a weekly thing that I think that he's starting to do, but we're going to call it Monkeys on the Freeway. I decided that much for sure. As silly as this may or may not end up becoming, I'm curious what I'm going to do with this myself even. Like, I've got ideas for not only the melody, but for what the lyrical content will also be. But right now, I'm now exporting all of the files from Ableton Live, where I've been recording this, and we will pop it into Adobe and start writing some lyrics and singing some vocals and calling it good. We are 2 hours in right now, 2 hours and 4 minutes. On average, this normally takes me about 3 hours, but I feel like this one's going to take a little longer. It's probably going to be in the 3.5 hour range by the time it's done. But what I should be doing in the meantime, while this is exporting, is getting my vocal microphone ready. My voice is a little shot, perhaps after 28 days of singing songs that I keep putting in too high of keys for myself to sing. That has not helped. Oh, yeah, let's not do that. That's right, because one of those is still live. I need to turn it off where it's not a live mic into the monitors anyway. Let's not have things drop all over the place. That would also be a plus. But we're going to need the headphones. This is coming through the mains. All right, it's doing all the exports. 107 beats per minute. And this is very echoey and crazy. All right, let's turn that off so it doesn't come through my mains anymore, but I do need the volume up. That's good. All right, so now that we've got this, it's 107 beats per minute. We're going to close Ableton Live. We are going to open up Adobe Audition 3. Largely outdated, but it is still the software that I am the most familiar with when it comes to doing mixes. It's very, very easy to use, and that helps a lot. 107. And all right, let's go into yesterday's Lego My Ego. That's one of the most ridiculous song titles I've done in a while. But and the song ended up a little weird too, but it was fun. All right, so now we've got all the parts uploading into a Adobe Audition. All right, First thing I'm going to want is the kick drum, then the snare, then the room, then the bass. Then let's go piano, guitar, solo. Okay. Mute everything. Mute it all. Mute every last bit. Come in with the kick. Just the kick. That's a kick. And where is the EQ now? Now let's bring that EQ up. We don't need it that crazy. Maybe somewhere in between. That's pretty good. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that as a similar kick. HR for dummies. Hey, yeah, kick. Mid. It's kind of not as crazy as the other one, but it's... Alright, there we go. There's our snare. That's a pretty solid snare. And there's my room mic. And bass. Now that is the wrong EQ. Piano. We'll add a little bit of reverb to it. It's already got a bit of reverb, but I want a little more. And a little bit of a hard limiter too. Let's try taking off the hard limiter. Yeah, no, I want that hard limiter on there. Less on the reverb. And then guitar. How about the solo? Alright, cool. So let's go to the beginning. Gonna write some ridiculous lyrics now. Probably we'll make it work. Here comes. Yeah, just think, what would Daryl do? It's true. Probably not write this song. He'd do something different. But, well, no, that's not true. Because in the mid-'70s, Hall & Oates did get pretty weird with some of their lyrics back then. They tried new things. Okay, so now I've got a good idea of what the structure's going to be. Obviously, the structure's already all recorded, but I've got them mapped out. What I need 2 verses, a bridge, and a chorus, which is often the case with these. I might just start with like, monkeys on the freeway. That's what the headline read. You know, I think that's going to be my first line. Monkeys on the freeway. That's what the headline said. It's like, because that catches. The headline caught the attention too, but back at the story here too, because I know there was a truck. Yeah, it's the actual headline is all loose monkeys accounted for following Pennsylvania highway crash. I said freeway, but you know, same thing. Right? Freeway, highway. I could say highway, but I think freeway sounds better. All loose monkeys were accounted for Saturday night after 3 escaped following a crash Friday in rural Pennsylvania, authorities said. Crash occurred in Montour County's Valley Township when a pickup towing a trailer with the primates turned in front of an oncoming truck. So that was two trucks. It was a pickup and an oncoming truck. The trailer separated from the truck and 3 monkeys escaped, according to the crash report. You will be able to hear the finished tune on my Bandcamp page. Right now, that's where all of the other 27 are that I've finished this month. It's just glenncase.bandcamp.com, and you can find that just with glenncase.com, GLENNCASE.com. Has all the links to all my stuff, and the Bandcamp, I think, is the first link. On a freeway, that's what the headline read. That's what the headline read. You don't see that every day, so I gotta say, it's just monkeys on the freeway. That's what the headline read. You don't see that every... Well, thank you very much. Look forward to... Hope you like what you hear. So it starts right here. Monkeys on the freeway. That's what the headline read. You don't see that every day. So I'm gonna say I was intrigued just a little. The pickup with the trailer, 100 monkeys inside. who knows? But it does say that the crash occurred in Montour County's Valley Township with a pickup towing a trailer with the primates turned in front of an oncoming truck and was hit. The trailer separated from the truck and 3 monkeys escaped, according to the crash report. So, like, the one that was driving the monkeys is the one that collided with the other truck. Turned in front of an oncoming truck. Misjudged, perhaps. Could have been a wild party in the back. Thank you so much. Mr. Johnny Unicorn. 100 monkeys inside. The driver must have turned. I think we got a first verse here. Little gorillas action there instead of monkeys. So let's vocal 1. Nice to see you, Mr. Unicorn. Monkeys on a freeway. This is going to be so ridiculous, but it's going to be fun. Monkeys on a freeway. That's what the headline read. You don't see that every day. So I've got to say I was intrigued just a little. Okay, we got it. It is coming out a little Daryl Hall, isn't it? Monkeys on a freeway. That's what the headline read. You don't see that every day. So I've got to say I was intrigued just a little. A pickup with a trailer. 100 monkeys inside. The driver must have turned wide, and they collided with an oncoming truck in a lane. All right. I will take it. It's funny because I was kind of almost... Because Ben Folds himself is the one who issued this challenge via the Patreon patrons. And so I think I was thinking like, oh, in honor of Ben, I'll go ahead and start playing an actual piano sound. Yeah, totally Hall & Oates. Yeah, no, I love Daryl Hall and John Oates. I really, really do. Like I said, I covered their entire Private Eyes album on my YouTube channel. I'm glad I did when I could, because some of the high notes on that album are utterly ridiculous. And I could only do it with like multiple takes, and like some of them I was thinking I may have to abandon some of these high notes because I don't think I'll ever be able to hit them. And just with continuing on and maybe my voice getting a little destroyed, I ended up hitting the notes that I needed to, and it was like, yes. So it was a labor of love, to be sure. But let's yeah, it'll be ridiculous but fun. Oh, I got that on the solo. We don't want that on the solo. We don't want these effects on the solo. Oh, no, actually, yes, we do. I just realized. But where I really want the effects is on my vocals. I may have to adjust the... Boy, I hope I didn't screw anything up just now. Hopefully not. Yeah, I totally undid my recording. Awesome. Oh, no. I could probably just pop it back in there, but I'll do it again. I can do just as good or better. Monkeys on a freeway. That's what the headline read. You don't see that every day. So I've got to say I was intrigued just a little. A pickup with a trailer. 100 monkeys inside. The driver must have turned wide, and they collided with an oncoming truck in a lane. Like, knowing that it's very Daryl Hall, I was like, I'm really going to go Daryl Hall, and I'm going to purposely do it. Monkeys on the freeway. That's what the headline read. You don't see that every day. So I've got to say I was intrigued just a little. Definitely going to throw that in there. A pickup with a trailer. 100 monkeys inside. The driver must have turned wide, and they collided with an oncoming truck in a lane. Let's do that. Let's throw on a low vocal. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. I don't want to do it for every line. That's the thing, is I do not want to do it for every line, at least in the beginning. Maybe the second verse, it'll be most of the lines, but want to introduce it gradually throughout the song. Just a little will be the first line, I think. Intrigued just a little. Pick up with the trailer. 100 monkeys inside. Oncoming truck in a lane. Okay. Inside. The driver must have turned wide, and they collided with an oncoming truck in a lane. trailer separates, and 3 monkeys escape. If I've got room for that. Yeah, the trailer separates, and 3 monkeys escape. I think it's in the woods there. It was at the... Because it says, yeah, pickup towing a trailer with the primates. Yeah, the trailer separated from the truck. The 3 monkeys escaped, according to the crash report. And there's definitely trees involved, because one of the pictures that they show here shows a monkey in a tree, like one of the 3 that they had to try to capture. So, yeah, temperatures in Montour County plunged into the single digits Friday night as authorities searched for the monkeys. Trooper said 1 monkey was still unaccounted for early Saturday. All had been found by Saturday evening. And it is interesting when the authorities had been instructed to secure the area for the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the Pennsylvania Department of Health. It's especially interesting in that case where the monkeys were not headed to a zoo. They were headed to a lab. And you had the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention involved in this. What did they know? The location of the lab and the type of research for which the monkeys were destined weren't clear. Asked if the missing monkeys had any health issues, the trooper said it wasn't clear. We're asking everyone to stay away from them. Yeah, of course you're saying stay away from the monkeys. It was a multi-vehicle crash. 1 person involved in the pickup that was hit was taken to the hospital with a minor injury, the crash report said. Yeah, wow. So not a lot in the way of injury, but three escaped monkeys, and the center of I may need that. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention involved. And labs. The destination was a lab. That's what the headline read. You don't see that every day. So I gotta say I was intrigued just a little. A pickup with a trailer. 100 monkeys inside. The driver must have turned wide, and they collided with an oncoming truck in a lane. The traffic was backed up for 3 hours, I think, too. Monkeys on a freeway. That's what the headline read. You don't see that every day. So I've gotta say I was intrigued just a little. A pickup with a trailer. 100 monkeys inside. The driver must have turned Yeah, for about close Route 54 near Interstate 80 for about 3 hours. Okay. Monkeys on a freeway. That's what the headline and the dance. And 3 monkeys escaped. And they ran away into the woods. Okay, almost got the bridge. Yeah, it could be a planned thing. Jailbreak. Monkeys are smart. Monkeys on a freeway. Definitely got to start verse 2 the same. And they ran away into the woods. So they closed the door. Trees instead of the woods. This is ridiculous, but the whole thing is separates. The trailer separates. Let's do that. The trailer separates. And 3 monkeys escape. That's a little tricky. The trailer separates. And 3 monkeys escape. And they ran away into the trees. So they closed the road for 3 hours or more as they were searching for 3 escaping monkeys. The trailer said So let's do that. Let's do the low harmony for the second half there. And they ran away. They just ran away. Ran away into the trees. Close the road. 3 hours or more. Searching for 3 escapee monkeys. And they ran away. Okay, I think we've got... I don't know, I may want to change the bridge the second time through, depending on where I'm at in the story. That's what the headline read. You don't see that every day. So I've gotta say I was intrigued just a little. A pickup with a trailer. 100 monkeys inside. The driver must have turned wide, and they collided with an oncoming truck in a lane. The trailer separates, and 3 monkeys escape, and they ran away. And I still need to fit our heads. Our head bows and our heart is filled with love and joy, and I feel like I'll just use that exact lyric from the T. I do want to do different lyrics for the second bridge. Approach one if you see one around. fun. Now we're gonna have the second verse. I was thinking it was gonna be so easy because I was gonna like repeat the bridge. No, I really think needs more of the story. Monkeys on a freeway, and really what could be done? Bet it was kind of a mess. That's what I would guess. There's not a go-to solution. Still, don't you approach one if you see it around. And as the last one was found, our heads are all bowed and our hearts are filled with love and with joy. I think there's one line that I need to re-sing. That a little better. And as the last one was found, and as the last one was found, our heads are all bowed and our hearts are filled with love and with joy. Reach for that note. No, that's not what I want. I think we can take this part though. As the last one was found, our heads are all bowed and our hearts are filled with love and with joy. That's nice. Alright, so now I'm gonna need to monkeys on the freeway, and not gonna be done. So let's do that. So now this whole second verse, I'm probably going to do a low vocal. Monkeys on a freeway, and really what could be done? Bet it was kind of a mess. Monkeys on a freeway, and really what could be done? Bet it was kind of a mess. That's what I would guess. There's not a go-to solution. Still, don't you approach one if you see it around. And as the last one was found, our heads are all bowed and our hearts are filled with love and with joy. Monkeys on the freeway, and really what could be done? Bet it was kind of a mess. That's what I would guess. There's not a go-to solution. Still, don't you approach one if you see it around. And as the last one was found, I still need a chorus, but we're getting close.
Loving with joy. Loving with joy. Breathe a sigh of relief.
Okay, here we go. Let's do this. So it was wrapped up neat. I breathe a sigh of relief, and it seemed to me that it was all good news. But as I read on, my smile was all gone. They had been heading for a lab, not a zoo.
So it was wrapped up neat. Joy.
Wrapped up neat. Okay, let's do the wrapped up neat. Breathe a sigh of relief, and it seemed to me that it was all good news. As I read on, my smile was all gone. They had been heading for a lab, not a zoo. A lab, not a zoo. A lab, not a zoo. A lab, a lab, not a zoo.
A lab, not a zoo.
Okay, and then it's chorus time.
Monkey.
I do think I want to add another thing for high harmony, and so let's get that prepared at least. Always get nervous when it gets to the 11 o'clock hour for me, though, too, because I don't want this to go past midnight.
Monkeys on a freeway. That's what the headline read. You don't see that every day.
In fact, I'm good with that. For that reason, I'm going to move on to the chorus here.
A lab, not a zoo. A lab, not a zoo. A lab, not a zoo. A lab, not a zoo.
to do it. I think we got the song done now. I just got to sing it. This is how horror movies start. Monkeys breaking out and the outbreak's on. This is how horror movies start. Monkeys breaking out and the outbreak's on. The news is gonna bury this. That's the twist, so prepare for the apocalypse. And you ask me how I know. They brought in the Centers for Disease Control. What led to the end of days? They will say it was monkeys on the freeway. Such a ridiculous concept and song, but it's going to be fun.
This is monkeys breaking out and the outbreak's on. The news is gonna bury them. It's how horror movies start.
Woo-hoo. This is how horror movies start. Monkeys breaking out and the outbreak's on. The news is gonna bury this. That's the twist, so prepare for the apocalypse. And you ask me how I know. Okay, that first half was pretty good. That's the twist, so prepare for the apocalypse. That's what I'm going to do right there. That's the twist, so prepare for the apocalypse. And you ask me how I know. They brought in the Centers for Disease Control. What led to the end of days? They will say it was monkeys on the freeway. Ask me how I know. They brought in the Centers for Disease Control. What led to the end of days? What led to the end of days? They will say it was monkeys on the freeway. What led to the end of days? They will say it was monkeys on the freeway. What led to the end of days? They will say it was monkeys on the freeway. Oh, do a little better. What led to the end of days? They will say it was monkeys on the freeway.
What led to the end? They will say it was monkeys on the freeway.
All right, we're going to do the low vocal. How horror movies start. Monkeys breaking out and the outbreak's on. News is gonna bury this. That's the twist, so prepare for the apocalypse. Ask me how I know. They brought in the Centers for Disease Control. What led to the end of days? They will say was monkeys on the freeway.
This is how horror movies start. Monkeys breaking out and the outbreak's on.
I think I'm going to do that both times. How horror movies start. Monkeys breaking out and the outbreak's on. Outbreak's on. How horror movies start. Monkeys breaking out and the outbreak's on. The news is gonna bury this. That's the twist, so prepare for the apocalypse. The twist, so prepare for the apocalypse. That's the twist, so prepare for the apocalypse. That's the twist, so prepare for the apocalypse. That's the twist, so prepare for the apocalypse. You ask me how I know. They brought in the Centers for Disease Control. What led to the end of days? That last bit. I think this, a high vocal, and I'm done here though. What led to the end of days? What led to the end of days? They will say it was monkeys on the freeway. What led to the end of days? They will say. What led to the end of days? They will say it was monkeys on the freeway. On the freeway. Let's do that for the last course. How horror movies start. Monkeys breaking out and the outbreak's on. News is gonna bury this. That's the twist, so prepare for the apocalypse. Ask me how I know. They brought in the Centers for Disease Control. What led to the end of days? They will say it was monkeys on the freeway. That was pretty close, but let's do better. How horror movies start. Monkeys breaking out and the outbreak's on. News is gonna bury this. That's the twist, so prepare for the apocalypse. Ask me how I know. They brought in the Centers for Disease Control. What led to the end of days? They will say Monkeys on the freeway.
This is how horror movies start. Monkeys breaking out and the outbreak's on. The news is gonna bury this. That's the twist, so prepare for the apocalypse. And you ask me how I know. They brought in the Centers for Disease Control. What led to the end of days? They will say it was monkeys on.
And the days, they will say, they will say, they will say. Yeah, that was it. They will say, they will say. Okay, now it's going to be mostly just adjusting levels.
That's
And it may be that I do another high vocal in spots, and I may not bother. ridiculous, but it's pretty cool. I'm going to adjust the levels, and I think then we're going to be done here. Just adjust some levels, and we're going to be good.
Monkeys on a freeway. That's what the headline read. You don't see that every day. So I've gotta say I was intrigued just a little. A pickup with a trailer. 100 monkeys inside. The driver must have turned wide, and they collided with an oncoming truck in a lane.
Let's see what we got here.
It was monkeys on the freeway.
All right. We're going to mix it down and master it. Call it good. I have 3 more songs to write, but I'm going to start typing this one out too. Oh yeah, I will need to get the Bandcamp pulled up. And actually, before I'm able to do that, it's going to be... All right. I don't often share the lyrics on these. I just don't bother typing them out. But this one, I think, will benefit from that. It's definitely a story song. For better or worse, it's a story song. All right, let's do the mastering and let's call it. Just typing it all out. I'll play it one more time though. By the time it's done the second time through, I'll have it up. gonna do it. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and I've already shared the song in here, but we're going to call it good. Thanks. Have a good night. 3 more to go.